What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another cast of the Rise of the Witch King, patch 2.02 version 7. This is your broadcaster Farron, once again coming to you with another game from the finals of the Stonewain Valley tournament in September 2018. My first two games did go to MayShadowFax and Earendil, so they're looking to clinch the championship title here in this game. This first, or in the back west spot, it is going to be MattysMirks once again, spawning as that royal green Elves. You do have in front there his ally S.S.B spawning in as the lime green Isengard. Their opponent in the back there, I believe, is going to be MayShadowFax, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he is. He does always go for that black color, and it's going to be Mordor spawning in. And in front there, spawning in as he always is going to be Earendil in the deep blue. Doesn't look like MayShadowFax went for the Doompires for any early hero, but he will still have the early hero indeed anyway, as it's a 4K game. S.S.B going for his spacing start once again. S.S.B getting large from the field. You have an Eye of Sauron from MayShadowFax, going to try and spy, as he will just scope out, see what his opponents have gone for, what they're up to. I think he would go a little bit early there. Earendil, MayShadowFax ally, has gone for a rally call. You do have a Mouth of Sauron now out for MayShadowFax.
We must unite or we will fall.
You have Elrond actually for Earendil there. I'm curious to see what MattysMirks should go for. S.S.B did go for that War Chant early start power. And then you do have MattysMirks going for the heal start power. So as you can see, those are the powers that are chosen. Actually, MayShadowFax still sitting on 1500 here. I'm not sure what he's planning on doing with all that cash still. This is a 4K game, so he will have a lot of cash at the start, but that's a lot of cash to still be sitting on. Actually, an Elrond now up for MattysMirks that I did not see. So we do have, once again in this matchup, two Elronds in the field. You have Lurch pick up the troll, going to go for that early experience. It looks like Mouth of Sauron going to do the same strategy as Sharku. However, I think it looks like MayShadowFax might have been cute and become wiser. That's how to sneak in and get his outpost as he sneaks around to the bottom one. And the southern outpost is easier to steal, as you can steal it from the backside here without having to deal with a fire drake at all. Actually, Mouth of Sauron now going to start working down Elrond over here, along with the help of the troll. Elrond going to be a little bit of trouble. Actually, I think MattysMirks is going to have to use his heal pretty early on. He's not going to be able to outrun Mouth of Sauron. In fact, he's not even swinging, and that is going to be MattysMirks potentially losing his Elrond. I think Mouth of Sauron might be able to chase him down, but I think he may want to just suit himself to work on this troll cage. And actually, he's going to run into a bunch of Mithlond sentries. Going to take a lot of damage. Might want to get out of there. You do have Elrond up to level, almost up to level 2 for Earendil. He does on the north side. He's going to knock down the opposite to try and take it there. It looks like S.S.B is going in the middle after MayShadowFax, I believe, to take it, and he will take that from the single fire from MayShadowFax. And we're just going to start picking off. It looks like he's going to start working on this heroic statue that Earendil always pops up in front of his base there. I think Mouth of Sauron is going to get out all right. He's still not level 2. However, Elrond going to be up to level, not even level 2, so not even anything in the way of level 2 heroes, I believe, in this field as of yet. Potentially, the alerts of S.S.B is at the level 3, so he has that current ability. At level 4, he will get cripple, which will be very fast for cripple, and also very useful to be able to cripple these enemy heroes, such as Mouth of Sauron. That would be very powerful indeed with all the pikes that are on the field. He would go down quite fast if he got crippled. It looks like a level 2 barracks now for Earendil. He's going to be going for those fast Mirkwoods. I don't know exactly. Okay, so MayShadowFax does have 2 orc pits as well as a Heroic Palace. Going for those Each-Lings to counter any cavalry. And I think he's going for either a Cata Spam or potentially Black Riders early on. That would be very powerful if he had Black Riders. You do have some lumber mills going down in the back for S.S.B, as his ally is a Forces of Light faction. Doesn't have to worry about taking his allies' lumber mill space. Trying to find Elrond here, see what level he is. Mouth of Sauron still not level 2, needs to get up to level 2, needs to actually get to level 4 so we can get that doubt ability. Lurch is still picking off units from afar as he's in bow mode. Be a little bit closer to level 4, in which case he'll be able to start eliminating enemy heroes. I went for MattysMirks, not taking out the troll, but not the trail layer over here. And so it looks like there's going to be an untaken troll layer down here on the south side. Could provide a free level to someone. The MayShadowFax now pushing down the ramp there with the Eye of Sauron. However, you do see on the field, as you can see there, level 2 siege works with a ballista for S.S.B. So people start bombarding from afar there. And actually, it looks like MattysMirks has gone for a level 2 barracks there as well. Going to go for fast Mirkwoods as well as his opponent. Excuse me, Earendil has gone for. Excuse me, it seems like every single cast I excuse me as I burp. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm not eating enough or I'm eating too much for the cast, and every time I just say that burp there. MattysMirks are going to be mowing down these units from far. Elrond, not level 2, has used his Farsight ability. I'm not sure where. Oh, there it is, I think. No? I'm not sure where he's used that ability. And MayShadowFax, Aaron, I'm going to push through. You're going to take out the, one of the ballistas there and push MattysMirks and S.S.B back up their ramp, actually. It looks like neither of these fire drakes have been creeped, although MayShadowFax still has control of the southern outpost. So these are going to be getting a quite significant advantage in terms of cash. Earendil now going to take that single fire from S.S.B. The ballista is an aggressive stance, so I want to put it in just default stance. He doesn't need to worry about the range on it, as with the hill advantage, it can target all these units. The only thing I don't think the aggressive stance would help with, or the only thing I think the aggressive stance would help with, is targeting down these Florians from over there. I think I might actually be able to shoot there. Lurtz is level 4, uses a cripple on Elrond over there. Elrond trying to be protected by these MayShadowFax troops and the Lorien archers, but I think Lurtz is going to go ballsy, try and get him. And actually, along with these Mirkwood there, it looks like Elrond could potentially go down, but I think there was a heal thrown down. Or maybe not, actually. It looks like MattysMirks has gone up to his second 5 power point, has that extra advantage. He uses his Farsight on his Mirkwood, so they're going to try and target down these troops. I don't think they're going to get Elrond over there. But with that push, MattysMirks and S.S.B will take the base of the valley once again. MattysMirks' heal is back off of cooldown. And actually, it looks like MayShadow did go for that cata spam, or the catapults, early catapults for Mordor there. See, 3 orc pits. Would love to see one of them go up to level 2, get those black orcs in the field. You do have MayShadowFax with his 2 5 power points, ISR, as you saw earlier in the game, as well as a Attain land bonus. I believe he did use that in front of the ramp there, so if he gets the push back over there, he'll be able to take advantage of that. A level 4 Elrond, now level 5 already. He is very close to the, he's on track to be able to get to level 7. If he gets to level 7, that will be very devastating against his opponents. Catapult going to go down there, but with S.S.B clumping his ballistas there, it's actually going to be kind of a disadvantage for him. As far as eco is going, you can see Earendil has 800 resources, 188 and out of 640. S.S.B does have 461 and 300 out of 500. Meanwhile, MattysMirks is 800 and 488 out of 550. And MayShadowFax sitting with 500, 256 out of 750. So he has the largest amount of farms in the field, as well as I think the largest income. So the supporting player, that is going to benefit him quite well. However, it doesn't seem to be to his advantage even though, as MattysMirks and S.S.B have managed to push their opponents up the ramp into their base area. Actually, Elrond going to be pinned back at home, and this is going to prevent really any of these troops from being able to push down without that leadership bonus. They're going to be fodder for the Elves and the Isengard troops. This is now going to start working from afar, taking out all these Elven units. Might want to target on these Mirkwoods, maybe spread their fire out so they don't just target one unit. However, with them all clumped up, one of them's going to go down. The other 2 are going to take significant damage from that single catapult shot. Might want to make sure he's microing his stances as well, as he does not seem to have them the stances change. But when you do have a siege and you put them in an aggressive stance, you want to make sure when they're taking fire, you put them back into that hold ground stance so they take less damage. As when they're taking fire, they usually are not firing, and that's what really matters. You do have more ballistas as well as more Mirkwoods. I would love to see MattysMirks go for that level 3 barrack, get the normals out in the field. Although, as you can see from last game, Earendil did prove how effective a Mirkwood spam can be. He had, I think, 8 or 9 on the field at one time, and they just melted anything that came into their path. I think Lurtz actually going to go down there for S.S.B. Earendil, nice pickup with his, I believe, his Mirkwood pit right here. He did go up to level 3 from that kill. And now almost level 5 for the Elrond of Earendil there. Meanwhile, the Elrond of MattysMirks is now level 6, getting one step closer to that whirlwind ability, which will allow him as allies to be able to push up this ramp, I believe. And actually, it looks like MattysMirks looking to maybe slide up this northern middle ramp. Potentially try and flank around there, actually, but I think he's going to come back down, try and help S.S.B, as there is a push here coming here from MayShadowFax and Earendil. Now Malthazar up to level 4 just uses Doubt ability on all those Elven troops of MattysMirks. And that catapult is going to be quite effective as there are now 3 catapults in the field. All the ballistas for S.S.B are going to be going down soon, I think. Might be able to survive just a little bit longer. But this Malware tree that stayed up for actually a lot longer than you would think has about to go down here. And it looks like actually, I think MattysMirks has managed to hold on to this Malware tree since the beginning of the game. And S.S.B has held on to this furnace, I don't think actually for that long. But with that, Signifier in a little bit of danger might be taken by MayShadowFax here. And those ballistas are just taking lots of fire from all these catapults. MattysMirks kind of having to pull back up into his base there. I don't really see anything on the field actually for S.S.B. I think he's invested all of his cash into this second siege works over here. He's not really able to produce off of this Earth pit. And without his hero as well, he's kind of in a tough spot. And this could be a good position for MayShadowFax and Earendil to clinch this this championship. MattysMirks sitting on 3,000 resources. He looks like he's saving for a hero. Might want to funnel some of those resources to his allies. His ally is just unable to produce at the moment. Does have some ballistas coming out, but that is all he's producing. Might have invested in his alerts, but I don't know if he has. MattysMirks still has all of that cash on hand. And actually, level 7 for Elrond for MattysMirks will be pushing up or level 8 actually. As the whirlwind, as you can see now, goes up the cliff face there, and is going to try and find some of these troops here. I wish I could select it actually with the selector tool in the replay. MattysMirks still sitting at 3,000 resources. I think he really needs to do something with all that cash. At least invest in a hero, if not help out his ally, who at the moment is just now beginning production of units once again. Might want to invest in Uruk-hai. If he can get those buffed, those would be very powerful. Looks like Enshrouding Mist has been chosen for Earendil as his 10 power point. Actually, no, that's MattysMirks. Oh no, that's the Enshrouding Mist upgrade for the fortress. Okay, I was confused because there was no power points. Alert's back in the field for S.S.B. He's going to be signaling there. I'm not sure if everybody's signaling because he does have a lot of those troops kind of on lockdown from all those ballistas. All those orcs going to be going on very quickly. Mountain Siren going to try and use his doubt ability, I would think. And actually, MattysMirks going to push up this hill, take out the fire drake in the lair, and take the outpost. So he will take complete control, I think, over here. Elrond now pinned, but Lurtz will go down with him. Once again, all those Mirkwoods of Earendil, he's spamming so many of those Mirkwoods. I really feel like this Western team would benefit greatly from a little bit of cav that can just sneak in. However, a lightning tower going to be going down. I'm not sure what went down though. You need to take out all these Mirkwoods right over here, as those are the biggest threat. They can just melt any resistance and allow MayShadowFax and Earendil to just push up this ramp with all their melee and siege. And there they are. They need to worry about the clumps though with the ballistas on standby. But I feel like SSB kind of wasted that Wizard's Tower. I'm not sure what he used it on, but it really needed to be used on all these Mirkwoods over here. Now Sauron halfway to level 5. At level 7 he will get that Evil Eye power, which will be very powerful. I think a builder kill pickup for MayShadowFax here actually. And I don't think this builder's going to be saved in time. Builder will go down. Rally Call does go down on these Mirkwoods for MattysMirks. Not Glorfin on the field for MattysMirks, but MattysMirks really has been cash floating a lot. I think he's just finally stopped. I'm not sure what he's invested in. Potentially lots of Mirkwoods. I think he has invested. Might want to pull those back a little bit. Make sure he has enough to take out all of these Mirkwoods for Earendil. He has just so many in the field, and if he manages to retain the battalions, he'll be able to pull them back and heal them up. Glorfin, as you can see, did almost die there, but he will have the heal cast on him. Actually, it looks like Earendil does lose a few of those units there, but I think most of the battalions are still alive, and they will start to regen, especially with the heal from Elrond, as well as the restoration from Elrond. Farsight being used, I think, from Elrond there for Earendil, and actually that was his PowerPoint power, but he will use it on his Mirkwoods, try and maybe snipe down all these units, but there's, I think, the PowerPoint power from MattysMirks, our level 3 farm that was very crucial in that second game, and I think the first game as well will go down, but there is a barricade summon from MayShadowFax. He does have his 15 power point, or is that 10 power point? I can't remember which it was. As you can see, there's a Shrouding Mist now purchased for MattysMirks there. He has cast it on his units to disguise them from this building. But Earendil and MayShadowFax now on a convincing lead here, with troops up the ramp, archers focusing down anything that fires upon these units, and I don't know how they're going to be able to pull this off. This Attracting Mist, though, being quite useful with all these Mirkwood's hidden in the fog here. They're not going to be targeted at all. There, however, is the Tainted Land going down. I'm not sure what bonus it will provide for his troops, but if Earendil can get up here, he can melt all these Mirkwoods. Actually, a lot of Mirkwoods on the field once again for MattysMirks. Lurtz is going to cripple Balasar, and they're going to try and sneak in, take out the Balasar maybe, but I feel like he really needs to get out of there before those Mirkwoods target him down, because he will just die so fast. Balasar using his doubt power on all these troops. He's starting to stop being targeted down. There's a Tom Bombadil summon for Earendil, and that's going to be so powerful as these Mirkwoods will die so fast if they are not taken care of. If they are not removed from their fast enough. I think MattysMirks now going for the Raging Forge. I did notice that, but I didn't really think about it. He has rid of the Sybil Thorn Arrows, and that will be very powerful as his Mirkwoods now have a significant edge over the Mirkwoods of Earendil. A Whirlwind from a level 7 all-around, I think, of Earendil. He's somewhere in here. I heard him. He's going to try to chase down all these Mirkwoods, but they're going to be able to run faster and outrun it. And most of these battalions are level 2, the ones that are really depleted, and so they will begin to regen very quickly. MayShadowFax with the southern outpost, the Signal Fire, and the northern outpost, so he has a severe advantage over his opponents here, but still, once again, I don't think really able to capitalize completely on this. And now Glorfindel going to move in and take that. Does have this is level 3, does have the Blade of Parity ability. And those Mirkwoods with the Farsight ability are going to start targeting down these units from so far away. That is an insane distance in this map to be able to target from the southern side and hit the middle. Lurtz once again going to cripple Malthasar. I don't know if he's going to be able to go in and activate his Carnage ability though. Don't even know if he has off the cooldown, and it is not. But he's going to go in anyway, try and maybe get some help from Glorfindel. Glorfindel needs to dismount so he can get over there and help out his ally. Actually, a heroic statue for Earendil here, but I think he's going to get targeted down by a ballista from the top of the hill over here. And finally, Uruk-hai now making an appearance on the field for S.S.B, as well as the Whirlwind from Elrond of MattysMirks, and this will convincingly defeat all those Mirkwoods, I think, push them back into their base. Lots more Mirkwoods still in the base, but all the Mirkwoods on the base and the floor will be pushed back. Actually, I think Elrond in a little bit of trouble here. I want to be careful with him. If he gets him too close to that Whirlwind, it will be the end of Elrond. Lurtz going to try and shoot him down, cripple 3/4 of the way back at cooldown. I think it's going to be back in time though. And I really feel like MattysMirks and S.S.B have kind of pushed this game back into their favor. That Wizard's Tower is 3/4 of the way back up a cooldown, a little bit more than 3/4. We'll take the Signal Fire in the middle. Wants to get rid of, needs to take out this outpost in the north, as it has gone uncontested for a while now. 4 ballistas for S.S.B now, but they're all clumped up. Needs to be careful, as if there is some AoE attack on them, they will all die. Malthasar now leading a charge down the middle with a huge amount of orcs and an incredible swath. Looks like a farm is going to go down. I think that farm has been around for quite a while for MayShadowFax there, but all those orcs are trying to push up to the base here, push in and take out all these ballistas for S.S.B. That is really what he's providing to this game, is the ballista spam. Black Riders now out on the field, as you can see from a level 3 siege works. They're going to try and target down these ballistas. If he can get some pikes, S.S.B can get some pikes in the field, as he is now spamming pikes basically. From there, you can see there he just has both of them queued up. Needs to get those on the field and defending against the Black Riders. They are now coming in and doing serious damage to these ballistas, as well as going to target down Lurtz there. Lurtz going to go down actually. I don't think there's going to be a heal from MattysMirks to be on time. Actually, he's going to survive. I am so impressed. He will be able to survive for a little bit, but those Black Riders are going to have to go balls deep and will die, I believe, before they can regen maybe? Maybe they will get out. Balasar, however, gonna go down with these Mirkwoods and their Silver Thorns, gonna target him down. I think he will get away, as Earendil will basically sacrifice his Mirkwoods there to save Balasar. I feel like that was a big mistake. And Balasar is not worth all those Mirkwoods there. And Earendil losing all of his Mirkwoods, that is gonna be a major blow. I don't know if there's a building there. I felt like there was a building there, and it's gone now. But with Earendil having lost his Archer Corps, he is really not providing a whole lot to his defense there. A couple of Mirkwoods in the field, has a few more queued up. But that's really not going to be enough. Actually, more Black Riders already on the field. I think those might be the first Black Riders. Just massively regen. I'm not sure how they regen so fast. Could be potentially these two wells are overlapping and they regen twice as fast. But I don't think it would have been that fast. But the ballistas now coming in, going to start targeting down. I would think they want to focus on that fort there, as the Mirkwoods are going to be able to provide defense, and the Blackbears are going to be unable to get through there with the pikes in the way. They can target down everything else. I'm not sure where the Blackbears did go. I think they're going to try and circle around the side here and get the Mirkwoods. MattysMirks needs to put these pikes in a better position, as they are completely out of position and not really doing anything at all. Those Blackbears not going to level 2, going to start regenerating healing out of the Sauron. Going to try and take out all these Mirkwoods. Most of these Mirkwoods will take damage. Bombadillo from Earendil, who will push this offensive back, I think. But Saruman now on the field for S.S.B. I think he already has used his Wizard Blast, but still not get really any much experience out of that. Elrond's Whirlwind for Earendil, almost off cooldown there. Wizard Tower, however, going to be used on all these Horizon Archers, and I think it's going to be actually MattysMirks S.S.B. did manage to hold off the attack long enough to take out the fortress of Earendil there. So Earendil actually losing his fort for the first time in this tournament. This Eastern team now in a bit of a tough spot. They do have the ability, I believe, to rebuild. I don't know. Is there a builder on the field for Earendil? He does have a builder up in the north, as he does have that Eregion Forge, and has not gotten for the Silver Thorn arrows, but does have level 3. But I think he will be investing in that. In that fortress. He does have 3,800, almost 4,000, so he will get it back up soon, or begin getting it back up soon. Saruman, a little bit damaged here. Need to retreat, but he will have Wither Blast. Might want to use it soon. I think he will use it here. Maybe I'm wrong, but he needs to use it somewhere. And actually, he needs to get out of there before he gets targeted down by all these Mirkwoods, as they're going to fire. I don't think they're going to get him though. Might want to see a level 2 Uruk Pit coming out here, so they can get the Berserkers, or maybe S.S.B. can get the Deathbringers at level 3. He will be going for, however, an armory with the upgrades. Still level 1, might want to get that upgrade going. I'm not sure how much cash he has there. He has 1,300, so he does have the cash, I believe, to upgrade, and he will be going for the upgrade as I say that. Earendil, or S.S.B. now signaling, I think he's signaling that the Industry, actually, I believe that is Industry being casted by S.S.B. right over there on the Malorn tree of MattysMirks in the back over there, and that's going to be a level 3 farm before you know it. S.S.B. actually going level up 16 power points there, almost has enough. I believe he's going, I believe, Watchers on that side of the power tree. MattysMirks with Eagle Summon on standby. And with those powers on standby, no fortress for Earendil. This is a really bad position for this Eastern team. The Black Bears going to be going in, trying to get out these units, or these heroes. I think they will get Lurtz. Lurtz, however, will be in Carnage mode, and Saruman really needs to use his Wizard Blast if he has not used it already. Eagle now going to be summoned in on these catapults over there. Mount Sauron almost going to go down there, but I think he's going to be safe. However, Saruman and Lurtz will both go down at the cost of the Black Riders, so that is very much a good investment there for MayShadowFax. Saruman will cost, I believe, 2,600 to rebuild, and then Lurtz will take about 1,200, something like that. I'm remembering off the top of my head, trying to do calculations. I'm not exactly sure what the percentage is. But these Eagles I've summoned will go down. However, Glorfindel will get a level up on trampling these Mirkwoods here, and I believe he's up to level 6 now, has that Wind Rider ability, so you might want to use it and chase down Elrond over here, as he is low health. However, there is a bunch of troops here. Actually, when it comes up, Elrond for MattysMirks will use that Whirlwind ability, and a Watcher now for MattysMirks going to be summoned in an army that was retreating, and that is going to be the entire army of MayShadowFax, I believe, taken out. Earendil not with much else to back it up. Now the Mirkwoods of MattysMirks are going to push up the ramp there. Kind of being a little bit of under here, going to go right next to this Watcher with some upgraded Myth Bonds. I think they might take some damage there. And the Mirkwoods of Earendil, they're going to take so much damage, they're not going to be able to deal with those units, even with them debuffed by Mount Sauron. Elrond potentially could go down here, and Elrond's going to use his Ass Blast. I'm going to use Restoration soon as well, as he's almost dead there. Wind Rider and Blade of Fury being activated on Glorfindel, going to try and chase down Elrond, but I think he's going to be safe there. And Eagle Summon from Earendil, so he does have his fortress back up, as you can see there. He'll be summoning in on all those ballistas, but they're going to be doing serious damage already. They might be able to get the fortress down to half health, or maybe, as I say that, maybe not. However, the Mirkwoods there are going to be able to target those Eagles before they can do the damage they need to do. Take out all the ballistas, and the ballistas are going to continue firing on this unupgraded fort. Elrond for Earendil, going to try and target down Glorfindel, but Glorfindel, whose Blade of Purity is active there, and now an end summon there for MattysMirks. He's going to be summoning it, trying to take out this fort. If this fort goes down, I believe this will be the end for Earendil. He doesn't really have much in the way to defend here. These Mirkwood are just so overpowering here. Actually, Mirkwood's now going to be barraged by MayShadowFax. I know you are so happy that I used the wrong great term there. Barrage instead of a rock drop. I don't know why I used that. But that is going to be, I think, a level 3 farm for Earendil going to go out on as well. One of his 2 base starting farms. This might want to target down this farm right here. Make sure they get these level 3 farms down to keep him from being able to really produce much. Level 2 farm on the base and the floor here actually for Earendil. That is going to go down. Some farms over here. This one almost level 2 for MayShadowFax. Might be in a little danger. But Earendil is now down to these 2 buildings. And I don't know if he still has a builder actually. I believe he does still have a builder. I believe that will be Vision of the Palantir, potentially Farsight being used by MattysMirks. I'm not sure which, what that was. It might have been Elrond's Farsight. It was Elrond's Farsight for MattysMirks. So he will be using it, I think, in the back there to spy out. He will just find that last builder for Earendil. If that builder goes down, the game is essentially over for Earendil, as he will have no way to reproduce buildings. And actually, I think Earendil will defeat as well as MayShadowFax. They will quit out, and that will be their first loss in this tournament in the finals. So game 3 going to MattysMirks and S.S.B, proving that they are not going to be going down without a fight if they do go down at all. They do have the potential to come back and swing this back in their favor if they win this next game, pushing into the 5th game and the final game. I hope you all enjoyed that cast. That was an amazing game. I love seeing Elrond get to level 7, and the back and forth was just so good. I thought it was over there at the start with Earendil getting those Mirkwoods all snowballed up, and then the snowball didn't really succeed as MattysMirks got the Silverthorn upgrade, and that allowed his Mirkwoods to outclass Earendil's Mirkwoods there. Earendil, I think, focusing too much on the Mirkwoods and not enough on upgrading them, and that was what cost him there. So well played to MattysMirks and S.S.B there for managing to swing that back in their favor and clinch that game right there. So that will be game 3 going to them. It is now 2-1 in favor of MayShadowFax and Earendil. So they only need once again to win 1 game to win this tournament. I can't say who I'm pulling for. I really want to see this tournament drag out to 5 games. I would love to see as many games as possible of this high-class Stonewain Valley playmanship. If y'all did enjoy this video, I hope y'all will leave a like, comment below what you thought of this game, and if you did like it, let me know. And if you want to see something else different, let me know that. If you have any replays you want me to cast, make sure you send them to me at the email in the description below, phaeronreplays@gmail.com. And I will be getting that tomorrow. I believe is going to be for you guys. Tomorrow will be Sunday, and I will be getting a 1v1 or 2v2 out to y'all. But yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow.